Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel or wherever it is that you're listening to me right now. So this is just a short video that I wanted to share with you about the secret of success. It's so simple, but most people that I work with, it takes them a while to get it, and it's consistency. Whatever you do consistently, you'll get there, but what tends to happen is we listen to the noise inside our head that tells us that we can't, or that it's too hard, or 101 million excuses why, whether it's when we go off our diet or whatever. So my personal sort of metaphor for this is running, because I identify as a runner, but I never did. I was probably 51 when I ran a 5k run. Now over the years, when I was younger, I'd had little forays into running, and I'd run some 10k runs when I was in my 30s, and then life got in the way and I got busy, and I never identified as a runner. It was just something I did to get fitter. And then I did this 5k run, and something shifted in me, and then I joined a running club, and I ran consistently, and I still run consistently. And since that day, which is 12 years ago maybe, I've just run consistently. And there's been times when I haven't been able to run, like I've broken a couple of bones, and in those times where I couldn't run, I've still kept moving. As soon as I could, I've been walking, like doing some fast walking, or I've been on a bike. I've done something to keep that fitness going. And so there's been times, lots of times over those years and those runs, where I haven't wanted to do it. I really haven't. Sometimes the weather's been awful, particularly when I've been travelling. I've been in the UK and there's been snow on the ground, but I've still got out there and I've still done it. I've ignored those noises in my head that have been saying, "Hey, you don't want to do this, you don't have to do it today, Ange." Now it's the same with running as it is to anything in life. If you've got a goal, whether it's a business goal, whether you want to get successful in your business. Now, I've been a therapist for so many years, and I've been a hypnotist since 2004, and I've seen clients ever since then, paying clients. And sometimes I'm busier than others, but I've always been seeing clients. I've always been identifying as the hypnotist, and I've always been consistent. Sometimes it's been more than other times, but I've always been consistent. I've always seen clients. And so that's the secret. It literally is about anything that you do consistently. So recently I completed a 50k ultra run. It took me 3 years, only because the first year on the event I broke my arm. The second year in training I fractured my ankle on the trails, because it's a bit dodgy on the trails at times. But I never stopped aiming towards that goal. And then I got my bell. Most people have seen my bell now, Umada, and it actually says on it here, it just says finisher. It doesn't say what distance I've done, does it? Yeah, it does. It says 50. And it was a brilliant achievement. But I never gave up on that dream, on that goal. It was like I was aiming towards it. And there was a point, there's a part of the run where you're going up this hill. Well, it's really steep, and it goes on and it goes on, and it goes around corners, and it goes up and it goes up. And there were lots of moments where I wanted to stop and give in. And I know there was quite a few runners that did. Some reached the top before giving in. Some were just dehydrated and didn't want to go and didn't feel I could go on any further. But I never had that. I had moments where my voice, the loud voice in my head, said, "Stop, Ange, you don't need to do this." But whenever I had those moments, I'd come back to this moment. I think it's just one step. It's just one step. So in those moments when you've got that goal and you feel like giving in, you've got to come back to the now, to this step, and just keep consistently, even if it's tiny steps. You don't have to do much. So if it's your business, just do something, something. It might be just reading an article. You might be sharing something, but just something, small steps. Always researching, always reading, always doing something. But thinking, have that goal in mind, and thinking about, okay, what's going to get you towards that goal, whatever that goal may be. And that's why I have a coach. That's why I have my running coach. And that's why when I did this run, I came second in my category, because she has me training smarter, not harder. We don't have to work all hours to be successful. It's about working smarter. So that's why I'm a coach as well. I have my own coach. I have 3 coaches for various aspects. But you know, I help people, and you can too if you're a therapist. It's just whether it's in relationships or work issues or wanting to get forward in their business, whether it's personal self-worth issues, confidence issues, all of those things. You know, what's your goal and what do you want? You know, if you're not clear on your goal and you'd like to have a chat and let's, you know, I'm here, I'm not scary, you know me, you're on my email list probably, so if you're listening to this you most likely are, and let's have a chat, see if I can help you. Yeah, and I'm gonna share a few more snippets of hints and tips along the way now, because I've recently changed my email from MailChimp to Aweber. And I know since earlier this year, people have been joining Aweber because I updated my website, and it's taken me a while to convert from MailChimp to this Aweber, but this is going to be my email list now. So I promise you, I'm not gonna just fill your email with lots of junk, but if I've got something that I think is worth sharing, I will do. So take care, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.